Good afternoon, my name is Kerry from Kerry's Card Creations. Welcome. So I'm back today with another tutorial, and today I'm going to make a handbag, something along the lines of this. So I got a new cutting die set that I'd ordered from Temu, which was beach themed. And so I've been having a bit of a play with it. I hadn't used it since it arrived. So I thought, well, while I'm here, I've made a card. I've made a couple of cards with it. And I thought, well, I'll turn the camera on and I'll do a project with it as well. So yeah, so that's a little handbag. And then that lifts up and you put your treats inside. It's quite a decent sized bag. And the finished measurements of this bag measures 4 centimeters by 9 centimeters by 13 centimeters. So it's quite a decent sized bag. Okay, so I have got a piece of coloured card. This measures 28 centimeters by 21 centimeters, and I've scored it on the long side at 9, 13, 22 and 26, and then I've scored it on the short side at 4 and 17 centimeters. Okay, so fold and burnish. Now this card I'm using is from Lime Tree Crafts, and it is very thick. It's really thick. Now it says it's 300 GSM, and I use 300 GSM all the time to make my card blanks, and it feels a lot thicker than that. So my last one I made in white and I matte and layered it, but this time I'm making it in coloured card, obviously, just for a change really. So fold and burnish. Okay, let's do some cutting. So with the so I've got a larger section. This is the front. This section here is the bottom. This section here is the back, and that comes up and over. And so that 2 centimeter section there is the bit that goes over the front that we'll attach the front panel to. So we'll start on this one here next to this larger section. We're just going to cut up the score line to the first score line. We're going to cut the score line away. You know I always do that. And wedge that section out. Okay, so I've just wedged that section, and we'll do the same to the opposite side. It is a lovely sunny day today. It is beautiful. It's lovely and warm. I've got the windows open and it's really, really lovely. Okay, so let me turn it back round. So this 2 centimeter section is back on my right hand side. So I'm going to move these top 2 rectangles and then cut like so. Okay, I've just realised I've changed my mat, and the colour of the card I'm using is the same colour as my mat. I don't really like this mat. It puts me off a little bit. Okay, so now to make the lapels on the inside. Lapels? Are they lapels? Tabs? So we're going to turn it so that the two, it's really tricky for you to see. Let me see if I can, let me change my mat quickly. Let me change my mat to a green one. You just have to put up with my dirty, grubby old mat. That's better. Right. So with this 2 centimeter section facing me now, I'm going to cut down the side of there to that first score line. And then wedge that section to make a tab. It's not a gluing tab, it's to just stop the lid from folding in. Okay, and I'm just cutting away. I always cut either side of that score line so I get a nicer finish. Not everybody does it the same way as me, so that's what you should be left with. Okay, so before I glue it together, I'm going to glue my pieces in place. So the papers I'm using I bought from Etsy. They was not really expensive, and they came in, the one I'm using is got no, it's not got anything beachy to it, it's just pattern paper really. That's the one I'm using, but it does come with beach themed papers, and they come in 2 different colors. You get pinks and this very pretty, it's like a turquoisey blue color, I would say it is, where you get a couple of, see, and I just printed off a load, and you get so there's 2 different ones in there that have got dogs in. I did print off one of everything, but I have used quite a few bits as well. But yeah, so that's the papers, like I said, off Etsy. They was not very expensive. I tend to print a lot of papers off of Etsy now because of I have so much paper, and when I got rid of the shop I sold so much, and just if I buy it off Etsy, I can save it on my laptop and then just print it off when I want to. So this piece here measures 8.5 centimeters by 12.5 centimeters, and I'm going to glue this. So this is the front, so I've got that 2 centimeter section at the bottom here. That is going to be my piece that comes over. So this is going to go, there's no direction to this paper, so just watch your direction if you do make this project. I've been making this handbag for many years, and it always changes slightly in size. And then I've got 2 pieces. These measure 3.5 centimeters by 8.5 centimeters. They're going to go there and there. Okay, so then this is the top. So I've got a piece here. This measures 3.5 centimeters by 12.5 centimeters. I just find it easier to put my pattern paper pieces on before I glue my box together. So I have got a piece of coloured card. This measures 5 centimeters by 13 centimeters, and I'm just going to round off 2 of the corners on the long side. And I'm going to glue this to that 2 centimeter tab at the top there. And then I've got a piece of, it doesn't look big enough now, it is big enough, piece of pattern paper to decorate that piece. Now this measures 4.5 centimeters by 12.5 centimeters, and I'm just going to round off the 2 ends. Okay, so that's all my pattern paper pattern paper pieces in place. So I'm going to turn it over. So these two tabs here, so this is my 9cm section. These two tabs here, I'm going to add glue to the top of those. And I'm also going to add glue to these two side pieces here. It looks very, when I look up to make sure I'm still in shot, it looks very dark. So I hope it doesn't come out dark when I watch it back. I don't edit. I just film on my phone. I've got a filming arm that I hook onto my die cutting machine to keep it sturdy. So I'm just bringing those two tabs across and gluing them in. And I don't edit. I just, whatever I film, I just hope for the best. And then I'm going to bring these two front pieces back. So I always line it up the side. And do the same the other side. Line it up. And then I'm going to get my bone folder. Oh, that's popped out. Get my bone folder and I'm just going to put it in there and squidge all that glue about. Okay, so that is all decorated. So we're just gonna finish putting it together now. So I have got, I've got a handle, piece of coloured card. This measures the full length of an A4 piece of card by 2 centimeters, and I'm just going to give that a bit of a curve with my bone folder, and I'm going to add some red tape just to that inside. So yeah, no fancy filming equipment. It is just my good old Samsung phone and a cheap old filming arm that I've been using, and no editing. Just film it and hope for the best. Right, so I've just put some red tape on both sides. Just get my tweezers and take that off. I was going to put some hook and loop on the front, but the other one seems to be staying shut quite well once I put the toppers in place. So I'm just going to put that one on each end. Oh, that's going to stick, Kerry. Let's just line that up. One on that side and one on the other side. It's about, well, it depends how far you put your red tape down, but I would say it's about 2 centimeters. There we go. So that's mine. So for the front, I have die cut. So this set of cutting dies is, I don't know if you can see them. I think, well, I had them given to me, but I think they are tattered lace ones. They're like a pretty flower shape. So I've die cut one in my coloured card, and I've die cut one in my pattern paper, the next size down. And then these cutting dies I was telling you about that I got from Temu, I can't really show you very well, but they are all like hats. It's all like hats and handbags, because I've broken them all up now. They all came together attached, and then I just used my jewellery making pliers and I've emptied them all off into a packet. But they make like you get handbags, you get hats, you get flip-flops, sunglasses, all that sort of stuff in there. So I'm just going to glue my pattern paper one to my plain one. And then I'm going to glue that on there like that. Make sure I glue that in the right place. I've had a day off today. My daughter comes to craft with me on a Tuesday. She's had to work today, and the other lady that comes with me on a Tuesday has gone out for the day. So yeah, I've had a day off today, but it's been like Piccadilly Circus round here. I've had visitors and everything, so yeah, completely different Tuesday for me. Right, so that's my front of my bag, and you can finish it there and put a little I don't know, gem or something in there and a bit of Velcro, and then it would be done. But I want to use, because I've got these spare now, I want to use them up. So I've got some bits that I've die cut ready, and I'm not going to use all of them. I'm just going to make a front for it, and I'm going to put them on foam pads. Oh, put that on there like that. Put my hat. I've got to find room for my hat now. I think that might be enough. Oh, let's put some. Oh, maybe I'll just put my glasses on there. I've got some smaller foam pads here. Get my rubbish out of the way. I'm going to just pop them on there like that. I might put a hook and loop on there just to keep that closed. So there you go. So that's my little handbag with my little beach themed embellishment there. So I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial today. If you could give me a thumbs up, that would be lovely. Leave me a comment, and I'll be back again soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.